The rise of LeBron James, exploring the reasons behind his fame and influence. As a four-time NBA champion and four-time NBA Most Valuable Player, LeBron James is one of the best players who featured his skills on the basketball court, and his list of achievements is so much more than this. Olympic gold medalist, philanthropist, and successful entrepreneur, to name a few. Even then, there is a lot more to explore about him. How is he a role model for millions of people? How has LeBron James been able to become a household name for his basketball success in a short period? And the other aspects of his fame than just athletic prowess. So, what is the story of LeBron James, and how has he earned his spot in the spotlight and achieved a level of success that few can match? Hey folks, hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, we have decided to bring you the story of LeBron James. This video will feature everything from his humble beginnings in Akron, Ohio, to his rise to the top of the NBA. So just make sure you stick to the end of the video so that you don't miss even a single detail about your favorite NBA player. Also, please share a moment to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to stay updated with the latest videos from our channel. With that being said, let us get started. Beginnings. Starting from the early days, James was born in Akron, Ohio on December 30th, 1984 to Gloria James. His mother was only 16 years old when he was born, and it's no surprise that for much of his childhood, James and his family faced poverty and street violence and struggled at times to function. His father, Anthony McClelland, was an ex-convict and had left James's mother. Nevertheless, Gloria did her best to raise him as best as she could as a single mother. Even as a kid, James was filled with enthusiasm needed to excel at any court. And from his days in school, he started showing tremendous skill in basketball, which was further enhanced by his natural speed, strength, and stature. Living with Walker. When he was around 9, James was sent to live with his basketball coach, Frankie Walker, because his mother got to know that he was skipping school and had nearly dropped out of 4th grade. In those times, Walker quickly took James into his family and treated him as his own. And it wouldn't be wrong to say that living with Walker gave structure and meaning not only to James's life at home and school, but to his athletics as well. When James went back to live with his mother after a year and a half with Walker, the James family was faced with some financial problems, and Gloria had no other option but to send James back to Walker. But this time, the Walker family took a different approach to help them and started helping them pay for rent, allowing James to finally return to live with his mother. Skills on the rise. But James having passion and skills for playing football and basketball started showing as a big break to the family. James began receiving recognition throughout Akron for his talents in basketball and football, and with sheer support from his teammates and coaches. He stood out in St. Vincent St. Mary High School's SVSM football and basketball teams. With every passing year, James garnered statewide and national recognition. Most notably, Michael Jordan invited him to a private workout where he scrimmaged the likes of Juwan Howard, Penny Hardaway, Michael Finley, and Antoine Walker. But there was a turning point that further shaped his way. During his standout junior football season, James and SVSM lost in the state final. And this is when he turned his attention to the hardwood and pursued basketball full-time. In the meantime, James had kept a steady B average in high school so that he could get into college of his choice with little hustle. Nevertheless, he gained enough popularity by that time that Nike and Adidas were both competing to sign him as an athlete. With this in the back of his head, James went into his junior season as confident as ever and took SVSM on another state finals run. Though his team lost, James was able to get even more attention from the NBA. Getting an NBA. And after his team became the champions in his senior year, he decided to skip college and declare for the NBA draft straight out of high school and was drafted by the Cleveland Cavaliers as the first overall pick in the 2003 NBA draft. And despite a struggling record and failing to make the playoffs in his first season in the league, James kept a solid rookie season with the Cavaliers and became successful in receiving the NBA Rookie of the Year award, becoming the first Cleveland Cavalier to do so. James on the rise. From there on, he surely got on the track, and in fact, between 2008 and 2010, the world saw a new side of LeBron James. In these 2 years, he led the Cavs to a franchise record 66-16 and won the NBA MVP, but posted impressive averages of 28.4 points per game and 7.2 rebounds per game. Other than that, LeBron took the team to the Eastern Conference Finals versus the Orlando Magic before falling to them in Game 6. Miami Heat. The next thing we saw was making the shocking and heavily broadcasted decision to leave for the Miami Heat, and his time there was no less an achievement than the previous years. With Miami, he won back-to-back NBA championships in 2012 and 2013, and 2 finals MVPs alongside Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade, 2 of the most elite players in the league. Back to the Cavaliers. He then once again became a free agent again at the end of the 2013-14 season, and then decided to go back to the Cavaliers. He once again formed a powerful trio, this time with Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving. All thanks to LeBron, the 2016 Final Series was one of the best of the shows in the history of the NBA Finals. The Cavaliers regained their strength and came back from the brink of elimination after being down 3-1 to beat the Warriors on their home court in Game 7, giving LeBron his 3rd NBA championship and his first with his hometown Cavaliers. Los Angeles Lakers. However, from there on, Cavaliers progressively worsened, and this led to LeBron choosing to get out of his contract following the 2018 season and signing with the Los Angeles Lakers, with whom he won the 2021 NBA championship, and the latest feather in his nest, achieving over 38,000 career points, which makes him the 2nd player in NBA history to reach the milestone. He is in his 20th season in the NBA and has already hit the 38,000 point plateau after he pulled up from a mid-range jumper before the Staples Center crowd in a game against the Philadelphia 76ers. He finished the night off with 35 points, though in a loss, but the points helped him climb up his scoreboard ladder. Off court. As we discussed in the beginning, James is not only known for his athletic prowess, but much more. It's only fair to mention his biggest off-court achievements and doings, because James has given a lot of his time, money, and energy to local communities. One of his remarkable contributions was to donate $2.5 million to the Boys and Girls Club of America to help fund their after-school programs from the Decision TV program. Other than that, with his wife, Savannah, James has made generous donations to the Children's Defense Fund and 1x1 organizations that focus on supporting young children who face hunger, education, water, and health issues. Another of his greatest accomplishments was creating the I Promise School in his hometown of Akron, Ohio, to address the steep dropout rate of high schoolers. Being brought up in a similar environment, James wanted to create a school where kids of similar upbringings could have a chance at education and life by providing a safe, nurturing place to learn. He makes frequent appearances with his wife at the school and spends time connecting with the students. Other than that, James has always been a very open political activist. Back in 2008, James donated $20,000 to a committee that supported Barack Obama's presidential campaign. In the same year, James gathered a crowd of around 20,000 individuals at Cleveland's Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse to view Barack Obama's American Stories 30-minute segment. The basketball star is also famous for his opposition to former President Donald Trump. And throughout Trump's 4 years as president, he never thought twice about opposing the president's tweets, policies, and statements. Our NBA champion has also fervently supported the Black Lives Matter movement and the More Than a Vote campaign, where he supported members of the African American community to get out and vote. So that was it, everyone, about LeBron James' journey to the top and his achievements. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit the little notification bell. Also, you can follow us on Instagram and Facebook to get updated with so much latest content and a chance to get to know us better. See you next time.